Hello, thanks for being in new video. This time I'm going to tell you what I liked most and least about the Galaxy A55 in case you are considering buying it. So, as always, let me tell you, don't buy the Galaxy A55 without watching this video. Consider its launch price in Mexico, which has been 8,999 pesos, although it has now dropped to 7,999 pesos, so it has become more attractive. Let's start with what I like the most. It has a very wide distribution, so you can find it in Samsung stores, online, in physical stores, in department stores, in phone companies, and in many places. Its back cover is made of glass and now incorporates aluminum frames. In other words, it gives a sense of being a high-end device, incorporating these premium materials that we don't normally see in devices in this category. It has IP67 as its water and dust resistance level. Again, this is a feature that is usually reserved for the high end, so it carries over several of these features to a mid-range device. It also has Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, which again is a glass that we generally see on more expensive devices, so this phone offers a good level of resistance. It also offers a 9-band equalizer available even if you don't have headphones plugged in. It has a feature called Application Independent Sound, where you can send the sound of certain apps to a Bluetooth device while keeping the sound of other apps on the phone's speaker. Capturing selfies feels snappy and fast. In fact, it has burst in selfie mode, something few devices have. Portrait shots with this front camera come out very well because it does keep objects in focus, again something very few devices in this category have. In fact, not even the iPhone does a good job in this regard, but this device surprised me for the better. The main camera also feels very snappy and also the burst responds well. It takes very good night shots, which is usually a tricky environment, and also allows you to take pictures with the ultra-wide camera, something that few devices allow. Remember that if there is something I do not mention, it is because it is within what one would expect in devices of this price. Another thing I like is that it allows you to rotate the front camera while you are recording a video, so you can have much more dynamism in your recordings. Again, this is a feature that very few devices have available. It has an automatic framing tool. This allows you to keep a person in focus without the need to turn the phone around and can be useful for recording yourself. The device is capable of recording on the front, main, and ultra-wide cameras. This is something that few devices can boast in the category, where usually only the main camera supports this resolution. The backlight recording is really very good, moving us again to a practically high-end experience, making a very good balance of lights and shadows. In fact, it also incorporates slow motion in the front camera, which is another feature that is generally reserved for high-end devices, although it is true that it is not very useful, but almost no device in the category integrates it. The software is definitely feature-packed. Through One UI, you'll have plenty of options such as opening apps in floating window, edge panel, and many more features. Samsung promises you 4 years of Android updates and 5 years of security patches. So not only is it a software that has very good options, but it will also be updated over time and will not become outdated quickly. It also includes good security options such as the secure folder, Samsung Pass, a child mode, and much more, which again at the software level make this device give you a super complete experience. It also supports eSIM, something that few devices in the category can boast, and again is something that is usually only seen in the high end. This feature allows you to add a mobile data plan service simply by scanning a QR code instead of having to buy a physical SIM card. This is often very useful when you're traveling. You're also able to project your screen in advanced ways, hiding notifications and more. The Galaxy ecosystem is also a key point to highlight this device. Remember that you can easily connect a Galaxy Watch or a Galaxy Fit, Galaxy Buds, and other accessories. And for gaming, you will also find some plugins that you can install to enhance your experience. So it's definitely a device that has some pretty attractive points. Now let me tell you what I didn't like. The screen bezels are exaggeratedly large. This makes the device not look as modern as it is. Definitely at this price you are going to find other devices with much thinner bezels, making it look like a more modern device. At night, backlit scenes might cost you a bit more than we would like. While it's true that in this price range we can't get overly picky, but we'd like to see something a little better. It is not capable of taking pictures in RAW. This is something you will find in other devices in this category, but unfortunately Samsung reserves this feature for high-end devices. The fast camera comes even from the high end. Keep in mind that other devices allow you to reach up to the high end, so the fast camera may fall short compared to competitors. When recording video, the ultra-wide camera doesn't let you zoom in at all, although it does let you switch to the main camera, but this makes the switching look very aggressive and abrupt. Although this could be corrected with an update, but I'm not sure they are going to send it. The slow motion is only in HD, there is no full HD option. Although this is also getting a bit picky, but in the price range you could find maybe some device with full HD slow motion. The fingerprint reader only allows you a maximum of 3 enrollments. Most devices allow you 5 enrollments for reference, so if you usually enroll people you trust, you're much more limited. In this case, the charger is sold separately. This is something that many people are getting used to at the high end, but seeing this same situation in the mid-range makes you despair a lot. And for gaming, it definitely falls short. In the price range, you will find much more attractive options in terms of processor. So if your priority is to play games, I think this is definitely one of its weakest points. I hope this video has helped you. If you liked it, you know you can tell us about it, and we'll see you next time.